Yeah, my car has a V8.
So my issue is me and you talked.
Sure.
Mostly. And a lot of our conversation is if it were me, if we did your oil change and you brought it back this way, we're pretty sure the engine is probably done. It's hard to tell, but we would be replacing your engine.
Correct.
He's saying he was never, he's saying that none of that stuff was said to him, that you guys told him the car was fine. But that's not what you told me.
Sure.
Right? So we're trying to get the he said, she said, because I'm telling him this and he's thinking, no lady, that's not what they told me.
No oil in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like none. So it wasn't just operated like on a cold start, where someone didn't put it. It was literally drove in with no oil in it.
Yeah.
So it was operated at highway speeds from her residence to here with 0 oil in it. So it wasn't just started with no oil in it and we put oil in it, because we've done that mistake, right? So, but car was operated and left its premises with no oil in it. Showed up here with nothing in it
For a couple days, probably.
Well, yeah, I haven't been doing this a long time, but I have been doing it for a while. Vehicle operated, not just started, operated with no oil in it, has got some sort of damage inside of it. So this is documented at a Kia dealership, and the car is under warranty. So if Kia gets this back in a month and the engine's bad, Kia's not going to cover it. She's out.
Yep.
See, I'm just trying to find somewhere where we can meet in the middle here. Because
I worked at Valvoline, Jiffy Lube for many, many, many years. So you need to reach out to corporate. Corporate needs to put something in writing that says that this customer is protected by your guys' neglect.
Well, yeah, but if I can finish, I'm trying to get like a line here, because we're not going to warranty the car for 50 years. We're also not going to do your entire powertrain warranty whenever.
That's up to you and her. It has nothing to do with me.
Right.
You need to contact your corporate facility.
Well, no. I don't need to contact them until I can get some kind of resolution with you, because
there's no resolution with me. Your resolution is the person's car you messed up. Has nothing to do with me at all whatsoever. Your person left the oil filter O-ring in the wrong place. The vehicle lost 4 quarts of oil.
Yeah.
Nobody did that but your facility.
Yeah,
if this was my
understand
car,
that.
I would either be paying for a motor for her car, or I'd be buying her an extended warranty, because Kia is no longer going to warranty her engine because it was operated with no oil in it.
So it is not going to be covered.
See, but now this is where we're getting conflicting information, because this guy out there just told us, yes, the vehicle's still covered under warranty.
Correct. Yeah, transmission's covered, a sensor's going to be covered, all that's going to be covered. But if there is an oil-related problem with the engine, they're not going to cover it.
So, like I said, I'm just trying to find like some kind of number we can meet here, because
your number isn't with me. Your conversation needs to stop with me. I have no dog in this fight at all.
Okay.
All I did was repair the car.
Let's lower the voice a little bit, man. Like, this doesn't need to be a hostile conversation.
It isn't hostile.
No.
I'm just trying to explain to you that
definitely raising your voice right now.
This company here has nothing to do with what happened at Valvoline. All we did was correct an issue. Your issue is with this young lady here. Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with me at all whatsoever. It'd be just like I failed and the car ends up at your address. So if I had left the oil filter loose and she drove into your facility, you would have no dog in the fight. All you did was correct someone else's mistake. It has nothing to do with me at all whatsoever. You need to find out whoever you need to talk to. She needs to talk to you. I'm out. Okay. The car is fixed. The car is repaired. It is documented in our system and with Kia now.
All right. Well, I think our conversation's done then, man.
Sure.
I honestly don't appreciate the hostility right now.
It isn't hostile. It isn't hostile. There's no reason for you and me to even be having a conversation.
Well, I'm not the one who requested to speak to you.
No, it was me, and I apologize.
Yeah, but there's no reason for me to even be in this conversation.
I agree.
You're
have a good day.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you for.
Yeah. I apologize. That's why I try to tell you. You need to deal with.
I know, and I did. He was saying something completely opposite, and I knew I wasn't full of poop. So, I appreciate your facts.
What's conflicting here is, like, you're saying this, but no one else out there is saying that. All the other people I've spoken to so far have not said what you're saying right now. So, why?
What do you mean?
Why are they saying different information than what you were saying?
I have no idea why they would give you false information. You were back talking to the technician, right?
No, I mean your service.
Right, but you talked to the technician, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday when you were here?
Yeah.
And he told you that the car had no oil in it. You physically inspected and saw the oil filter housing with the
I mean, there was
in the wrong spot.
no doubt that the oil filter was the gasket was installed incorrectly.
Correct.
There was no doubt on that.
Right.
But I mean, the whole warranty information, like, it's just separate information than what you're saying versus what the people out here are saying.
Sure.
So I don't
And they
understand
may just
why.
be
Okay. So you're the manager of your
uninformed.
store?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So does your person who's been here for 6 minutes know as much as you?
Have they been here for 6 minutes?
Advisors, I've been doing this for 25 years. He's
Yeah.
been a service advisor for a year. So does the person who's been doing it for 25 years know more than a person who's only been here for 5 minutes?
Well, of course, but
Sure.
when it's crucial information like this, I would hope
Sure.
they'd at least be able to convey it accurately, or if they don't know, just find it out. Because that's what my people would do if they don't know something. They would try to figure it out.
Sure. Yeah. The
And
car
obviously
still has
mistakes
powertrain
happen.
warranty. Correct.
And you can't do any more diagnostic on it, correct?
The only thing we would be able to physically do is tear apart the
Tear
engine.
apart the
look
engine.
inside.
That's what I thought. Okay.
What exactly does tear aparting the engine entail? Like, what are you
Well,
taking off specifically?
So to be able to see bearings, you would at least need to be able to remove.
So you're going to the bearings then?
Yeah, you
okay,
need
see.
crankshafts, you need to pull cams apart, you need to at least take cam caps off to see if they're the sport in the head or the cam itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty intelligent, you obviously know about cars, so a vehicle ran with no oil in it's going to have some sort of damage inside of it.
Yeah,
Again,
I mean, some sort of
cold started,
additional wear.
yeah,
for
cold
sure.
started without oil in it, there's still an oil film, no big deal. But operated at highway speeds while driving down the road is a totally
Well, I
different
think-
conversation.
I definitely agree that the level of wear there is extremely different, but I mean, starting an engine with no oil, period, is not good for the engine. Like,
I
we can
would
agree on that.
100% agree with you, yes. Yes, so driven on would be significantly more catastrophic, I would agree.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out what Valvoline's going to do because I'm losing sleep over this. I'm like, I bought this new car and now it's like, what's the point? The engine, I mean, if something does happen and I'm on the highway, I'm like stuck for $13,000 engine and I've done all my maintenance. All my engine maintenance is done, so I have documentation on that. So I just need to know what Valvoline's going to do.
Yeah.
You need to reach out to somebody that can make that decision because
Yeah, most of the time, as a manager, they can't make any determinations
yes,
or something like that. at that
right.
level.
No, I
It's
agree.
gonna have to
I
come from
agree.
somebody above.
Yeah, I know. Same at my work. So
Yeah.
thank
It's
you.
like the same for me. If I have a problem, yes, technically I can make the decision, but I still have to reach out to my GM because I'm going to be
Yes.
spending X number of dollars, so on and so forth. I have
Yes,
to have some
yes,
sort of
I
Yeah.
understand that 100%. Okay. Well, I know you're busy. Thank
Oh, you're
you
good. You're
for
very
your
welcome.
help.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Have a good day. And we will hopefully not be back soon.
Well, you can come back anytime you want.
Well, I will be getting my oil changes done here.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah,
See that? That's why I kept telling you.
Maybe I just need to talk to him.
That's why I
because
kept
he seems like
saying.
he has a different opinion than everybody else.
Yes. Well, he's the one I've dealt with the most. And that's why I kept saying, that's not what they're saying, that's not what they're saying, that's not what they're saying.
Gotcha, but it's common for y'all. You was working on the oil pan earlier when I thought it's common. You guys let people apart. I used to run stores. I've been doing this for 10 years, so. I got you running all down.
All right. Well, they're probably done with this. They probably, when I walked back in, they were like, what the fuck is she doing back here? Because I'm in panic mode. I'm not trying to get nothing for free. I'm
No, yeah, I get
I'm
you. I get
panicking right now. I am
I
freaking
don't-
out.
I don't like how they all conducted themselves. And whenever I came down to,
Well,
yes, he was saying
they,
different information.
because they
than-
said if this was us, we would definitely have done this for you, man. We would have replaced everything.
Well, it's easy to say that. But
I
at
know.
the same time, like, look, me personally, I know for a fact that knowing the vehicle is under warranty, their decision would have been, well, it's under warranty anyway. We'll replace the engine, worst case scenario, later, or we don't replace it at all.
But
like,
your warranty isn't good if you have an accident. Like right after I bought that car, I hit a piece of someone's blowout and it flipped up and tore my brake line open. I had to pay for that because that's considered someone else's fault. Somebody damaged the car. It wasn't a manufacturer. So them knowing that they didn't put the oil in right or put everything back together right, that's also considered an accident, which will not be covered.
yeah, I get
So
you there.
it's-
The point that I was more trying to make, and this isn't really relevant to your problem, But he's saying like, oh, if that were me, then I would definitely replace the engine right now.
Yeah.
But saying that costs nothing, and replacing the engine costs 13 grand or whatever they're
I
quoting.
know.
And I know personally that in his position, if he was in that situation, he probably wouldn't replace the engine, because worst case scenario, he just replaces the engine later anyway.
Well, but he said he would, so we can't
It's
say.
more of just like,
So
I just don't like how he condoned himself, but that's not really.
I know, but I mean, I need something.
Yeah.
I am the victim, which I
100%.
fucking hate that fucking word because I hate victims. Because I am not a victim, but I need something that says you guys are gonna take you. It would be different, like you said, if it was a tire. I would say, all right, let's pay for the fucking tire. But it's a $13,000 engine that I'm going to be stuck with if something goes wrong in a car that I have maintenance and taken care of. So I need to know what your solution is going to be.
Well, like I said, I'm here to take care of you, okay? I'm not trying to throw you out there, but like realistically, obviously we can't warranty the vehicle infinitely. We can't do it like, hey, let's say 8,000 miles.
I don't want to know what you can't do. I want to know what you can do.